Children are the future. They must improve and excel more than generations past. We must invest in their academics to make sure they have a brighter future. Donating to MPS, or Milwaukee Public Schools Foundation for Bilingual and Multicultural Education, will help to excel MPS students' academics, futures, and provide a better language program for students. By donating, the language program will become more efficient. When students learn a new language, it improves their academic performance, provide a better future, and helps with cultural aspects. What is the Bilingual and Multicultural Education program specifically? So this program is actually broken up into 6 different programs because it's huge and there's so many students who use it. There's the Dual, English as a Second Language, First Nation Studies, which is where the First Nation students will learn English and the culture. International Newcomers Center, which is international people coming, all the students, and they're learning, again, English and the culture. Language Immersion, and World Language. Each program helps students learn English, immerse English in a different language within their school day. So again, this means there's no set time. Let's say a period of my class is Spanish. Well, we're speaking Spanish the whole time. No, this is where we're doing English and Spanish throughout the whole day, going back and forth. And it also helps into cultural aspects of other nations. The MPS Foundation itself is a non-for-profit organization. It's a public school to help students with academic well-being. So this is their mission statement. Their mission is to help with academic well-being, which provides also for the students' futures. By donating, you'll be able to help with this language program and to expand and help with student success. Why should you donate to a language program specifically? Well, learning a new language helps improve academic performance, better for their futures, and help to provide a cultural aspect. So learning language will help provide for an academic excellence. Yudinchi Bhattacharjee from New York Times 2020 explains that being bilingual actually improves, quote, the executive function, unquote, which is the part of your brain that deals with attention and focusing. So again, your mind's going to expand, which allows you to have more focus and to have more attention. You're also able to multitask because when you learn the language, you're having that English version as well as a different language at the same time clashing. So it's a bunch of multitasking at all times. Professor Renee Latimer from Auburn University in 2017 also states that your math and English scores will improve due to a mind expansion and ability to focus better. So she also goes on to explain about your SAT and your ACT scores being better on the math and English version, which is the two of the main core classes that a lot of people have trouble on. CCSU Business Development in 2017 explains that practicing a new skill, such as learning a language, expands your mind due to, quote, melanin, which is a substance that increases performance on multiple tasking, which again, learning that new language, you're same like 2 languages at one time, becomes denser. So that part of your brain is going to increase, more information, and be able to multitask at one time. Learning new language can also improve students' futures. So Leonora De Velos, an adjunct faculty member at Trinity Washington University in 2020, explains that multilingual people will help with job security and with job opportunities. So again, when you speak multi-languages, you're going to get that higher up job opportunity, and you're also going to make sure that you're going to have that job security. So if they need someone who speaks Spanish, because let's say you work at a bank, they want to help all their clients. So if they need you, you're able to be plucked out of the group. Professor Latimer also stated that immigration is on the rise. So that's why we also need more multilingual people. Again, you're gonna be plucked out of the group. I need a client, he speaks Spanish. I need someone to speak Spanish with him. We're not gonna force him to speak English. She also said that, quote, 4 to 5 new jobs in the U.S. created as a result of foreign trade, unquote. So again, speaking a new language is gonna really increase your chances of jobs. Learning a new language also helps become more culturally aware. So De Velos gave an example of, let's say, a doctor who is multilingual, had a patient who spoke Spanish. That doctor is able to speak in Spanish to make that patient feel more heard and to feel more comfortable rather than making them speak in English, something that's not their native tongue. Professor Latimer also says that it creates less prejudice, positive attitudes, and, quote, appreciation of cultural diversity, unquote. So again, we're going to teach those kids that they don't really have a lot of opinions except for their parents, their families, about anything prejudice. And then when they learn new languages, they learn new cultures, they're going to be able to switch that and see a whole new perspective. So now you know why to donate for a language program. Now, why to MPS? So AA Scholarships in 2015 explains that scholarships are given to students with low income or DOC, and this helps them to be in school and to help with their studies and increase their ability to be there and to stay active in school. MPS is a school where it's well known for low income families. So we would really appreciate a lot of scholarships to keep those kids in school, make them feel comfortable with their home life, make sure that their family isn't struggling just because of a school issue. And also with these scholarships, it's not going to go to a specific kid, but it's going to go into that program. So those kids, the language program might be something that's how they're going to get to college. Well, we can increase those chances so now that they have an ability and a wanting to go to school. Dr. Jason Richwine from Heritage Foundation in 2010 also explains that scholarships are used for low-income families, and it shows that those kids that were given scholarships or given that money were 90% more likely to graduate compared to 70% with no scholarship. So again, using that scholarship that, hey, you are going to learn English and Spanish, you're going to be in that immersion program, have this scholarship, they're going to graduate because they're going to have that opportunity and wanting to go to college, go on with a future career in that language. So your donation will dramatically help MPS students. Joining MPS Foundation for bilingual and multicultural education will help to expand MPS students' academics, futures, and provide a better language program for them. Remember, children are the future, and they must be helped to help them with academic achievements for a greater and better future.